Hi, I'm Quinn, and I'm an anti-Zionist Jew.
Hi, Quinn. I'm Chase, and I'm anti-bandwagon propaganda.
Zionist Jews have gotten really, really good at making this conflict and this crisis an issue of anti-Semitism. That's not what it is.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what it is. It's quite literally the public mission statement of Hamas to destroy all of the Jewish people. Not a Jewish government, not a Jewish military, all of them. They are Islamic jihadist terrorists, not to be confused with the people of Palestine or any other Arab nation, mind you.
This conflict, this crisis is not about religion.
Yes, it is, Quinn, and I quote, "The day of judgment will not come about until the Muslims fight the Jews, killing the Jews. When the Jew will hide behind stones and trees, the stones and trees will say, 'O Muslim, O Abdullah, there is a Jew behind me, come and kill him.'" That is a direct quote from the Hamas Charter, Article 7. If that's not enough evidence, here's another one. Quote, "There is no solution for the Palestinian question except through jihad. Initiatives, proposals, and international conferences are all a waste of time and vain endeavors." Article 13 of the Hamas Charter. I could go on, but that particular article sounds a bit familiar, does it not? Considering every single time there's a ceasefire between Israel and Palestine, Hamas breaks the ceasefire and invades or attacks Israel, just like on October 7th. It's almost like they're telling us they're going to keep doing this, but we aren't listening.
This crisis is not about religion. It's about land. Before Zionism had ever come into the mainstream political sphere, before Israel was ever created, before the Holocaust, before all of it, Jews, Muslims, and Christians all lived in Palestine.
So here's the deal. None of that has any bearing on what's happening today, and here's why. The argument you're making is that Palestine existed before Israel, therefore Israel shouldn't exist, even though there's strong evidence to suggest otherwise, and that's not an assumption. She actually said this in another video.
When I say free Palestine, I mean free that motherfucker. I am not talking about a two-state solution. I am not talking about a ceasefire. I am talking the complete dissolvement of the Israeli state.
Now that that's out in the open, let me ask you a question, Quinn. Native Americans existed before European countries colonized the Americas. Does that mean you would support the natives if they decided to kill every single one of us because we currently exist on their ancestors' land, their sacred land, even though we had absolutely nothing to do with that fact? By your own logic, you should be totally cool with that, which also means you should be okay with your own demise due to something you had no control over, simply being born. If so, put your money where your mouth is, trace your lineage, go to the land that belonged to your earliest ancestor, otherwise you're just as guilty as you claim the Jews are. Let's expand even further on that. Every land on the planet has been conquered or colonized, even by natives, over and over and over again. Does that mean the world should declare war on the world? Let me know in the comments.